Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So today I have a video on doing a smoky eye, and preferably, obviously, a black smoky eye. Obviously, we all know, including myself, how hard a black smoky eye can be. So I thought I would do a little video on how I do my black smoky eye. Now, I just wanted to quickly mention, because I actually forgot to show this at the very end, but I'm just going to say it now. I don't show my setting spray. This is so random to mention, but I don't show my setting spray at the very end, but I do use the NYX Dewy Finish spray. Just wanted to let you guys know, just in case, because I didn't show it. So if you guys would like to know how I got my black smoky eye today and the products that I use to do this look, please keep watching. Okay, so I have already done my eyebrows and primed my eyes, so we're just going to move straight on to the eyeshadow today. And when it comes to a black smoky eye, obviously you want to make sure that you have a really good quality black eyeshadow, but at the end of the day, if you don't have one, it's really not the biggest deal. You can make anything work as long as you do the correct steps, I guess. Does that make sense? So for today's look, I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette because I really like the black shade, and it's also got some good shades in here that you can slowly work your way up to using the black. So the first color that I'm going to be taking today to use as my transition color is this one right here, and this is Sandalwood, and I'm using a super fluffy brush, and this is just going to really buff out the color, which is what I want. Now with this transition color, and also any other color that I'll be using before I use the black, I will be taking it up a little bit further than what I usually would, because I want to make sure that there is a really nice blend and gradient between the black and any other color that I'm using today. Okay, so once I have that color on, I'm going to go in with my next color, and it's going to be slightly darker, and I'm going to be mixing henna and cocoa together. And this is just going to slowly build up the color before I use the black. And I am putting that in the exact same spot as what I did with the first color. Okay, so once I have those colors down, I'm going to go in with another blending brush. This is a completely clean one, and I'm just going to make sure that everything is buffed out really well. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the black. My little trick that I've always been doing, and it seems to work quite well for me, is what I like to do is I will apply a black kohl pencil, or just a black pencil in general, all over my lid, and then I will slowly use a black shadow to blend the black up even further. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, and this is the Essence Kajal pencil. So we're just going to apply the pencil all over your lid, and it doesn't matter if it gets really messy, because you are going to start to blend it in with black eyeshadow, so it's not the biggest deal. But this is just to get the base of your black down. Okay, and then what I like to do next is I will get a shader brush, and I will just kind of like push it around a little bit, smooth out the edges. So far this one is actually really easy to smooth, so if you need a good black kohl pencil, definitely try this one. So far, so good. But I'm just pushing this around to make sure that I haven't missed any spots. And then with that same shader brush, I'm going to go in with, this shade right here, which is Black Truffle from the Huda palette. And I'm going to use that to set down this black, because we don't need this smearing everywhere. So I'm just going to use this just to set it very lightly. Okay, so now that I have set my base, I'm going to go in with a smaller blending brush that's kind of got like a tapered top. And then I'm going to go back in with that black shade, and I'm not taking a lot. I'm only taking a tiny bit. And then I'm going to start pushing this up then very slowly blending this upwards. Now this does obviously take a little while, so you do need to be very, very patient, but just use a very tiny amount of black and just start wiggling your way upwards. Okay, and this is what we have so far. So you can still see that there's a little bit of a gradient. What I'm going to do for my inner corner and like blending that out a little bit more, I'm going to take a much smaller brush with nothing on it, and I'm just going to move around in this area just so there is not such a harsh line in here. And I'm not blending it outwards, I'm blending it upwards. Okay, and what I like to do now is get a really small blending brush, and I'm going to go back in with that shade Sandalwood, and I'm only going to get a tiny bit, and then I'm just going to go back over the top very, very gently. And this is just going to help blend everything out a tiny bit more. And then I'm just going to go in with a big fluffy brush and just really buff out these edges. I'm gonna go back in with that shader brush and also the black truffle shade, and I'm just going to very gently intensify the black on my lid a tiny bit more. Okay guys, and so far that's what we have. I'm gonna go and do the other eye and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I have done both of my eyes, and this is what we are left with at the moment. Now obviously when you are blending it out, it is going to go out quite far unless you're using the sticky tape trick, which I'm not really the biggest fan of. I like to just blend out, buff out as much as I possibly can and then create my straight line. So I'm going to just kind of like clean up around here, and I'm only going to clean up around here just a super tiny bit because then I'm going to clean up the rest of it with concealer. This is why I don't use foundation first when I'm doing any sort of black smoky eye. So when you're cleaning around your inner corner, just do little bit by little bit because you don't want to accidentally wipe off like your entire inner corner. And then when you start to do your outer corner, you just want to very gently wipe away just the tiniest bit, just so it's a little bit cleaner. So you can see how this is slightly cleaner than this side. Okay, so we're going to move on to the face and then we'll come back to the eyes later on. So for primer today, I'm just going to use an illuminating primer. This one is from Mecca Cosmetica. I will list majority of the products down below today. I'm just gonna, oh my god, I love the smell. So amazing. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to use my CoverGirl foundation on my beauty blender. This is my all-time freaking favorite foundation, and I just can't use anything else lately. It's just amazing. Okay, so for concealers, I'm going in with two today. I'm using my Thin Lizzy concealer and also my Maybelline Fit Me. I'm using my Thin Lizzy because it's basically the same shade or same skin tone as me, and it's really good to just cover up lots of redness. And considering I've got a couple of breakouts at the moment, I'm just going to use that today, and then I'm going to use the Maybelline to highlight. The Maybelline is stinging underneath my eyes. What the flop? Why is it doing that? Ooh. Ah, it's like burning so bad. Why the fuck is it doing that? Has this happened to anyone else? Has the Maybelline Fit Me concealer ever stung your under eyes? Because this has never happened before. Okay, so I'm going to be setting my face with some powder now. So I'm going to make sure that there are no creases underneath my eyes. I'm really going to set it well. Okay, I'm gonna wipe away my under eye bake. I'm going to apply my Bare Minerals Well Rested powder, just a very small amount under my eyes, and that's just gonna give me a little bit of extra coverage. Okay, so I'm going to go back in and finish my eyes now. So I was filming and I pretty much completed my entire makeup look and all of my footage has been deleted. So we're just gonna go from here and I'm just gonna go over everything that I've done again because I'm not recreating this. Okay, so what I did for my lower lash line was I first went in with Sandalwood and Cocoa, which I will just do again. And basically I just started to kind of like make a gradient, like exactly what I did on top is what I do on the bottom. And then I just kind of start to put that on there. And then once I've done that, I'm gonna go straight in with my black, and I literally only use the smallest amount. And then I just start carefully pop that on, and I'm making sure that I blend the bottom lash line with the top. I was like, what am I saying? So making sure that I do that, and then once I've got that on there, I just went in with a little brush, a blending brush, sorry, and then I just very gently start to blend it all out. And then for my waterline, I went back in with the Essence pencil and I just carefully lined my waterline. For my inner corner, what I used was the Inglot Pure Eye Pigment in 118, and I'm gonna apply a little bit more because why not? For my contouring, what I used was the NYC Sunny Bronzer and my Model's Prefer brush. For me, I did a really intense contour. I never go this crazy. So I just did a little bit of that. And then for my bronzer topper, what I used was, which was the Betty Lou Luminizer from the Balm. And this does have quite a lot of sparkles in it, but I freaking love it. It's such a good bronzer topper. So I'll just put that on. That sucks so much that I lost pretty much all my footage, but I've already shown you, so we're all good. Got there. I am going to go in with a tiny bit of blush because I haven't used blush on my channel in a really long time. And I'm going to go in with the Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in Risque. And this is my favourite blush. So I'm just going to use my blush brush here and just put a little bit on. And then what I am going to do, just to clean up this contouring a little bit, I'm going to get my Beauty Blender and my Australis powder, and then I'm just going to clean that up a little bit. And then I'm going to dust it away. Okay, so for highlighter, I was going to use the Mary Lou Luminizer, but I've used that too often. So what I'm going to do is, I forgot that I had the Carli Byble palette with BH Cosmetics, and her highlighters in here, which are these ones down here, are literally stunning. I've only ever used them once, so I was like, okay, I need to use these again. So I'm going to use this shade right here. Whoa. Okay. They're not the most blinding highlights, but they are super freaking pretty. So I'm so impressed. Okay, and because obviously with a black smoky eye, I wanted to do a nude lip, but I always do a nude lip. This is the Tarte lip paint in TBT. Okay, we're just gonna use this one. So yeah, the Tarte lip paint in TBT. That doesn't look bad. I'm gonna probably pop a little bit of a nude over the top. I just realized that I haven't even put false eyelashes on yet. So I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara on and get ready for my false lashes. And for lashes today, I'm going to be using these ones from Revlon, which you can't even really see. Okay, so I just went over my lips with this right here, which is a melted matte liquid lipstick in the shade Cool Girl by Too Faced, and I think it's just muted the pink a lot. Okay guys, and this is the completed look. Honestly, I think it came out really freaking good, considering I have not done a black smoky eye in about 2 years. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video on this little how-to for a black smoky eye. I really enjoyed filming this and I love it so much, and I hope you love it too. If you do like this video, please don't forget to give it a really big thumbs up, as it's going to mean so much to me. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave as well if you do enjoy my videos. But until next time guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye!